Grand Rising. Grand Rising. So I was just coming out the gym, coming out the place where you treasure yourself the most. Generate, operator, develop. Let's develop some stuff. Listening to one of the empresses out there. Today, as I was listening this week, analyzing in the levels of this right here, of all the social, right? What was the meat and potatoes, Sean? The value of the Empress is understanding what the meat, continue to understand what the meat and potatoes really is. What's the importance of the meat and potatoes, Sean? Not losing focus on what really is. What's the balance? What's the purpose? The socialites, becoming a socialite, if you really sit back and analyze all the platforms for what they are, what they do, their purposes. Their purpose will tell you a lot. Their purpose will lead you to some reasoning. Your reasoning might facilitate the same because overlap the parameter. We talk about the ripple effect, right? So many ways looking to better hearts, minds. Change. Simplicity, change. And then the beauty of it, changing all angles and just have so many being, not calling yourselves expertise, but jacks of the trade. You've lived enough life that got your nice little nest egg where the nest egg that of the last and the past and all that shit, it's not the same as what the nest egg is today. Nest egg is having enough for the next day, the next week, month to month. You know, we be hollering, check the check. I'm like, check the check. At work, I better get a check, folks. You know what I'm talking about? But the skinny walk of it, you know, the real, you know, without all the layers and the trauma and the dramas. We look at it as trauma. Many people say that, you know, trauma bonding and stuff like that. Trauma bonding, if you stay in the trauma of it, if your activation is off the trauma and things like that, for sure. We understand that. But as you go along, you can, it could be, you know, you never hear nobody saying trauma healing. Why not? Because it's going to keep you in the trauma, the trauma state of. You're trauma bonding. No, we healing, you know. One time we was bonding, many of us, trauma, same type of trauma. People done doing this and that, man. But we in the hill, we've been in the hill. I think a lot of us will tell you that. Using it to, like Beloved say, to not, like the bull trauma. Bull over in Italy, Spain, wherever they know for a fact. Bull, what's wrong? What y'all getting? What's wrong? Hunching on their hunts and digging in the dirt in the back and like, what's going on? What's wrong with y'all? And they know, based off the many flights that come in, they feel that. All these flights landing and stuff. Folks got these arrows to stick at them. Man. Somebody want me to trample on them. I feel it, Sean. I'm just the bull. And we talking about the bull run thing, right? Them bulls feel that. Trauma bonding. It's like they coming over here. They coming over here because they stressed out. Where they at? Where they from? and want to come over here and relieve their stress by letting me stomp on them or run away, get away, and half stomp on them or whatever. I don't know, trample on them. So that's how I feel like about the social media stuff. So, and then the bulls, is it a family of bulls, or I wonder how they raise them bulls. Like, it can't be a family, because if it's a family of bulls, then we are family. I got all my sisters, brothers, and me, and they be all together and stuff, and kumbaya and good. And see, they be familyed up, booed up, have barbecue. What bulls eat? Grass? What they eat, y'all? Mm-hmm. I don't be watching no bull. Like, hey, bull, what you eating? Bullshit. Hey, so, surely they ain't family, because they got to keep them mean. So then when them folk want to come in and trauma bond, they trauma. The bull trauma bond, the bull in trauma, then living in trauma, because they ain't family and stuff like that. And the bull's ain't the bull the breeder? Bull ain't getting none, just mad, blue on the balls and everything. So, we talking about American pie, apple pie and picket fence and car and all that kind of stuff. That's back in the day. You know what I'm talking about? That's back in the day. That's what I'm getting to. And it's like, it looked good, felt good. Ooh. Still good for a lot of people. Now, don't let me stray nobody wrong on none of it. Just because some of us got like 60, 70, I don't even think it's that high, but it might be 50. I'm going to go yin-yang 50-50, right? Yin-yang 50-50, some majority out there in a dysfunctional family. And then there's 50% out there in a somewhat, 25% in a good, loving, go home, Sunday cooking, we hang out, even when we drink a little beer and alcohol, we still ain't fighting, the sisters, brothers, stuff, them type. There's like 25% out there in the world. I get it, that. I get that for sure. Now I gotta give more, because you trying to flip the script, we're trying to get there, so we're gonna give 40%. 40, pass a 40. Hey! Hey, it be too short getting the GLP to 40. 40 say nah. Huh? What's that? It's USDA made. Hey, I like that. Stay off that stuff, 40. That's a lethal injection right there. GL what? If you don't, please get away from me. Some of them women love that, huh? Chocolate fat. So now, new dynamics to the family scene. It's nothing new. We built this city on, but that was design. I mean, you have to understand, we have to understand, a lot of us have to understand, family is your most powerful, next to your individual power, knowing you, yourself. Family unity and family awareness, family woke. Ooh, powerful. You see what I'm talking about? If you look, like some people bringing up, and that's interesting, names were brought up. You look at just common folks that we see in the scene that we all know, the Bards and the Jacksons and stuff like that, family together. You know, they shown through the time test that they test the aggravation, frustration, and anger of time. It take a lot. Gotta be family. And you know, imagine what I'm talking about is the type of family that go in, you know, still sit in the living room when a problem come about. Hey, Claire, let's get on one page. Family, you know what I'm talking about? And not saying you walk away with, you know, the answers and this and that, but everybody on the same page. And ain't nobody can say, nah, I didn't know. Family. The importance of keeping that family abreast and communicating, aware, and things like that. Family. So, design, we seen it. We can't shake our heads to like we didn't see this. We knew this. Reason, strong family. Just like you knew that. And ain't nobody even over there for that. Strong family, right? A continuous of strong family, strong fabric is for us right now. If we was in our strength of family, look what is upon us. Change is upon us. Flipping the script is upon us. Independency is upon the whole nation. Everybody's looking to be viable in that independent way, no matter what you're looking at, because the construct of the industry, it's already been broken in there. Somebody was talking about, the adult industry and stuff like that. I was like, it don't make sense to me, but I get it because it's different. But if the actors and stuff like that can put they individually put their shows for rent and all that stuff, the same thing for y'all should be. But that's here nor there. But I understand because the what it is, the OnlyFans and all that stuff open the door to just destroying what y'all got going on. I don't know if that was good or bad. I'm not here to judge on that. But family, well, yeah, you can judge them because that's family too. Think about that. Y'all was a family, close-knit family. Know what you know, who messing with who, da 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 da. You can't just be messing with nobody outside the family, right? So. The whole dynamic of family, beloved, the way I look at it, just change. And the interesting change is loving the human being for who the human being is, and what happens, it's just human nature. Think about it. We're going to start gravitating to truly the type of tribes we are as far as how we choose to operate and who we inherently are within us, right? Meaning, if choose me, a disciplined individual in so many ways, where that there's a lot of stuff that people will, go against the grain, the law, whatever, where that I'm like, nah, I ain't got the energy to do that, because it can I? Yeah, but the risk and the looking over my shoulder and this and that, I don't want to deal with, because I ain't have to deal with that. See what I'm talking about? So them type of people I would want to gravitate towards, to people who risque and da 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 and da da, because I've lived 56 years for a reason. See what I'm talking about? Where that others would gravitate towards people who's more risque or more, because people would consider me boring, which I am. I'm 56. You see what I'm talking about? So, needing to gravitate to people like that, where that I ain't got to wake up to excite somebody every day. Where hey, and how you doing? Put on for them and stuff to make that just be you. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of folks gonna gravitate towards that. There's folks that want independency as far as land and stuff like that. As for people that want independency as far as healing purposes and communicative and folks on their mind, because what's gonna gravitate? You're gonna come on. I don't know what people see, but I see it as so big of a viable. You got Bitcoin, crypto, all this kind of stuff. People still trying to put that stuff like to sleep or whatever. It's going to continue to grow because folks want that way to be involved, right? And then just levels. It's going to be so many levels to it. Reason why it's looking chaotic and so many are transformed, because those in charge, you know how it is. Okay, how do we keep control of this? How do we keep control of that? And then it just has to be a part where that some things are not going to be controlled. Just not. You're going to have a wild, wild west type feeling if you able to take yourself to Blade Runner. Watch Harrison Ford in the first Blade Runner. Watch the first one. That's you right now. That's us right now. That's us right now. All right? And then the 2049, I think it's 2049 one. That's That's us too, but not as close. Not as close. Not as close. And I say that because this is 2049, we in 20. So I say that because the think about it. We're not desperate for human beings right now. We're not desperate for this body right now. We still taking this body for granted. So take that one. For 2049, we still taking this body for granted. So we're not desperate at that point right now. That's a desperate point where somebody gonna be like, hey, we ain't got enough folks out here to do this. Whoa. Like, damn. So we out here pressing the gas on whatever it is, cloning, whatever we do. Shit. All the things we do. So not to lose you though, I was very intrigued with hey, son just snuck up on me like that. I was very intrigued with I think it was the HBO show where Mr. Law and all the beautiful beloveds and stuff, the alternative way of living, they dancing and stuff, and they had their houses and stuff, and in their houses they had, you know, #1 leader, and he, you know, I guess they called him daddy, whatever, but you know how they way, where they just take care of each other, and those that ousted or excommunicated from their family or community or whatever, but taking care of each other, all of them being from the same type of background, taking care of each other and using their art and all that stuff to make a way for themselves. So paying attention to that, and then paying attention to Georgia down there, where yeah, you might not like it, how the young folks doing it, but they doing it. You know, YSL and Famboom Goon, and you know, making families and stuff like that. What is that saying? Too many outside the gang and all that stuff, cool. But in the reality, like I told you, the generation is gonna take care of each other. And in that, we gotta know that many of y'all, that's why them, you know, they see a dog face, all them old school gangster OGs see it and understand it from a perspective of they're using their energy as leaders. There's always gonna be one stick out. There's always gonna be an alpha among them, male or female. And that one being taking in the responsibility and saying, you know what, we're gonna build like this. Look gangish and stuff because they're young. They're in that age group. But they trying to find their way to the interesting thing. They're not, I don't see them trying to establish among people what or who they are. They saying that this is who we are. We take care of each other. We love each other. We give the love to each other that even within our families and stuff not getting. You see what I'm talking about? They stating with it. I ain't getting no love at home. You know what I'm talking about? So they would be winning among society. I could give this if they could find a way not to you growing up, you know, like the HBO. See, I guarantee them they dancing they butt off, making a little money off this browser and stuff, and then taking that and whatever as a springboard to whatever fashion, You don't need no guns in there. You don't need no This is what we're trying to lead to and understand. Why the gunplay got to be in this? Why this and that? Because in theory, what are we really saying? Like a big old car gang that got the same type of Hellcats running around. Cool. Yeah. We ain't got to shoot them up, bang bang. Y'all get on getting that? You know, big wheels, little thing, Everything ain't got to be all. We just so like it ain't enough room. Ain't no room out here to shine. That's when there's a whole lot of room. Whole lot of room. Okay, shit. Cause you the reformer. Come on. All right, so we Mickey, somebody, anybody, ladies, men, we need a shine. You shining. We need a shining competition or something like that. You shining. So, cause people are like, I don't think they see me shining. And you know, they didn't see me. I had on my white shoe. I was in Philly, and I was in California. I was in you didn't see me. Like, man, was I supposed to? Like, you over there. I'm over here. How far you want me to look? All right, you shining. Was they shining? They were. Everybody, you shining. Yeah, don't shoot up nobody. Don't do. Hey, yeah, we see. Oh, you look. And I think that's what it is. Cause y'all laughing. Y'all like, nah. See, you playing game. Yeah, like we in the sandbox or something. But that's where I'm getting at. Like some people didn't go to the sandbox, play in the sandbox, and learn how to play fair in the sandbox. See, that's where we at. We were the group of us that grew out of the sandbox, and went go playing. Jimmy go playing sandbox. Sand all outside the sandbox. They done scoop the sand all outside the sandbox. Kickball. They didn't kick the ball all over the fence. Ball gone. Ain't no. You see what I'm talking about? You ain't dealing with them no more. Everybody want to be seen. Everybody. And purposely. Think about that. I mean, everybody. You seen. I seen. I want to be seen. Why you want to be seen? That's what my eyes are for. See? You see me? Eyes are for to be seen. I'm like, yeah. What purpose do you want to be seen on? Have a purpose. Or not. But 9 times 10, we got a purpose. I'm shining, son. I'm shining. It might be something in us. We don't talk about these things, beloved. We here now. You know, we get to talk about things that we normally didn't get talked about. We look crazy in front of people like, for real? Y'all be good. You know, like the watermelon, like, y'all eat watermelon. That's how chicken and watermelon. We had to get talked about it. So we think, you know, another topic's coming in and da-da-da. These some powerful folks. I told you. Just because you powerful don't mean a damn thing. Still got to deal with them powerful problems. I want to be seen. Is that a song? It is, ain't it? Yes, I want to be. Am I getting the song right? I want to be seen. Well, I tell you what. I don't be bringing up nothing then. That's some of y'all be laughing on it. Because y'all was born on no Earth, Wind, and Fire and all that. And we used to get our butt whooped on Saturday today. Why you know you came in at 2 o'clock in the morning. I told you to be here at 12. We get them aftershock whoopings. See, them kids don't know that. Our kids know them whoopings right there. Yeah, what? Right there. You get them aftershock whoopings, you know what I'm saying? You get the look, you walk in the house. Your parents were savvy. See what I'm talking about? Beloved, tell me the parents weren't savvy. You didn't know if you like, oh, I think I got through. You didn't get through nothing. They gave you that look. They just waiting to see if we was gonna come forward with it and stuff. Then they let you sleep on it and stuff. Ooh, wasn't that? Ooh, when you was in trouble back in them days, they ain't let you sleep on it like you done got away with it. Ooh, tactics. And you wondering why we are like we are. This is why they can't get through to us like that. Yeah, Nero, Hero, Link, that stuff. Come on now. You was dealing with your parents was your Inspector Deck, I Spy, Majid, all that before you to learn who you is, what you was doing. You wake up by 6, like, man, I got it, man, I'm good. I'm good. They ain't get up then. They ain't whoop me then. They ain't bust in there. How they gonna let me get asleep, be boggled in my sleep, and then come just get on me and shit? You didn't realize they re-energize, rejuvenate. Both of them was in there like this. We're gonna, nah, a devil is a lie. Ain't finna steal my happiness and joy. Got in trouble. We know they in trouble. They here. They made it home. They in the house. They good. Let's go on, finish up our night. Go on, watch our little movie. Sip on our little tea and Cavassier and stuff. You gonna rub my feet, baby? Yeah, I'll rub your feet, baby. All right. We'll catch them in the morning. Parents were tactical. Today we tell the whole, when the child get in trouble, the parent in trouble. And it's showing with the law. You see it though, the child get in trouble, you know you gotta pay for this. Yeah. And you tell the child up right at the door, right? Pow, pow, pow. So tell the whole day up. Tell the whole day up. It don't matter, anniversary, such. Whole day tore up. Going to an anniversary with holes all in you, just brought a little outfit, spilled all the juice all on all kinds of stuff. And at the celebration, talking about the child. Y'all know I'm talking about you. This one, I almost missed it, girl. Man, whoa. Trying to tell you something. So we went through all that because we looking at it, and the youngers, they doing the same thing. They just doing it in, they think they doing it different, but can't fault them, man. Them babies don't know no better. There's a reason why they made the butterfly effect movie and Children of the Corn. Excuse me, see? God is good. There's a reason why they made these movies. So we just keep talking. They see us socializing. They see us talking. They see us pointing to what happens with tendencies of when you want to be destructive and be abusive with the behavior. You're going to end up like a nature boy. You're going to end up getting scrutinized like Jamal Rashad. So many others that out there that fell up under that character assassination, if you want to call it that. Personal assassination, personal habitual standards of ways and stuff like that. Preying on youthful people for individual purposes and things like that. The same trap that's always been laid for the black man, right, to bring the black man down. Whether he brings himself down because of too much power, too much or whatever. Understand so savvy about well rehearsed and ranged with the value of being a savant genie at intellectual, grasping the mind and knowing how seductively that is, right? You listen to somebody that would love some James Bond. There's a reason. Love some movies that a lot of your movement and mood. I don't even want to call them. Intellectuals that had movements, Koresh and things like that, that could galvanize folks, right, to praise and worship and things like that. And prey on your mind with that the individuals that know all the content to come through this, or it's nothing else. And I'm not one to sit up here and play them games with y'all. Stop playing. to emulate the best qualities of one at the best of your ability, and then put it together with the way you move, you know what I'm saying, with who you are. Those that come before us that definitely had a movement, but were too young to get the movement so push started because of the out of trappings and galore and glamour and stuff that can block it, make a blockage for themselves, be a blockage for themselves. You know what I'm saying? Money, women, you know, drugs, alcohol, stuff. So being truthful in that, you see what I'm talking about? Showing these young ones that there's a reason why you get up here at this age like that. Identifying that, understanding that we're all gonna go through that as a phase. It is a phase. Some of us get caught up in this, make that phase a way of life because the trappings, you know, can't get away from the trappings. So I see it just as value, being more responsible with the quality of being family, you know. I was watching, when I was watching the core, many of y'all watched that. Oh, that's a good one too. See? When we talked about Superman, right? And everybody's like, where Superman come from? What planet, right? You better watch yourself, because your planet is a viable planet for Superman when you go in here and you see all these crystals in there and stuff like that. So, when he was telling the young lady, you great at your job and stuff like that, on the operating the ship. But that's also your weakness. To you too great, you too good at what you do, and when a problem comes, you ain't gonna know, because you too good at what you do. It's like you never run into problems. Use our solution to problems. He said that, right? So will you be responsible for your F-ups? See what I'm talking about? Will you be responsible for any F-ups? Will you stand the toe, even when you being successful, as you sit there and you can get that pat on the back, can you be in your F-ups in the same way, stand on that? She got it when she had to make the, give me y'all the move. She got it when she had to make the decision not to open that door for that man. Because she opened that door for that man, they all died. She had to be responsible for that. So the same thing. In them families that create what they're gonna miss because they don't know that. Think about that, it makes sense. If they're making families, engaging in families for the purpose because family fell through, then it was somebody's responsibility to take care of the family, right? So with this new gauge of family and familiar with the young folk, going to understand we have to be responsible for each other. It's just what it is. And then that's like legitimate, think about it. Because they legitimate kids are starting to live with their brothers, sisters, or outside their family and stuff, and calling others family and stuff like that. And right now, so think about it. Your child, under whatever age, get in trouble and do something, and they're in them states or whatever the situation where that the parent will be responsible for the child, right? Because them laws, right? So now we got an offshoot type family and he's responsible for the children and stuff like that. Who's responsible? See what I'm talking about? Who's responsible for little Ricky if little Ricky's not living at home but living with you and you 21, 20, see what I'm talking about? And you calling this family, famgoon, da-da-da. So you're responsible. Let's hit deep. Don't it, y'all? And that's what we're looking at. Now, because it's double-edged sword. You saying, no, I don't want that response. No. Then it's on you, ownership. too. You need to be going back to your mama like the gangbangers told my little, when I'm trotting over there. No, throwing rocks at me. No, we don't want to deal with you today. We don't, ain't like not want to deal with you. We won't deal with your mama today. Go on back home. Go on. Like, y'all better, come on, man. Stop playing, man. I don't know how I was talking about this. Stop playing, man. Stop playing like Lil Woody. Stop playing, man. Come over there. I'm just fucking with Lil Woody. Stop following folks. Stop following dumbass folks. That irked me too. We might hit it, not might. We on the tail. If grown folks acting, what's wrong with y'all? Why you acting like that? And you sitting up there like that, you like, why these grown folk act? You answering your own question when you sit up there talking about, little Johnny Susie can't read. They in 11th grade, 12th grade. They can't read the instructions. Yeah, ain't nobody connecting. Little Johnny, what's wrong? Wait. Ain't you about 40, 50s? Why you? Is this a show? Are you for real? Like, that's you? And folk be like, yeah, that's really him. Or that's really her. I'm asking people out here, do we not like doing puzzles no more? Connect the dots. You sunk my battleship. Anything like that. Talking about play games. I ain't got time to be playing games, man. I know it's like play games, make money. Play games, make money. I'm trying to play these games to make sense. So money could still matter. Playing these games, we ain't gonna have nobody out here playing no games. Ain't gonna be enough people out here to say, play games. Hey, get on and play games. And taking everybody out of there. You don't like, you still don't. Well, if you keep not liking what I say, then you're at nowhere gonna get to be able to comprehend, absorb, or even find out what it is that I'm speaking about. Don't extend the gray. Don't bring the gray in. Let the gray kind of creep in a little bit. You know, folks. Nobody be getting grayed out around here, man. Stressed out. Don't let it fool you. That ain't no fashion statement. Oh, I had to cut mine. I was like, well, since my gray don't want to come in, shit, let me cut it off. Y'all be good out here. I'll be good. I think I'm finna go in here now. Cocoon. I'm finna Bath and Body, y'all. Ooh. Y'all know it. Ooh. Y'all want Bath and Body on Friday? Friday Bath and Body. What time is it? Somebody tell me the time. It was close about 8. Meet me in the bathtub about between 9 and 10, y'all. Bath and Body, 9 and 10. 9 and 10. Some of y'all like, Sean, why you couldn't come on this and keep it adultish? The kids done found out they trying to get in the tub when you get in the tub. Talk about Mr. Robinson's in the tub. Rubber dub, Mr. Robinson. Do I need to do 2 sequels, y'all? I'm Mr. Robinson in the tub with the duckies. And we up in here getting slick like Rick. One of them, like an after night, slick like Rick. Because I be doing after midnight soaking and stuff. I be sneaking in there on y'all, man. I be feeling some kind of way. Be like, ooh. Let me go jump in my mama's stomach real quick. Y'all don't be looking at it like that? Huh? I got an ancient Chinese secret. Yeah. Anytime you feeling some kind of way, Just go jump back into your mama's stomach. Draw you some water in your bathtub. And if you got a lovely voice you can listen to, I got a lot of them. It helped too, being your mama effect. Don't worry about what you're listening to, because you're going to tune that at it, you know, because you're going to be now, like this. Some of y'all going to be right when you get in there. And the water all in your mouth. Shaq, get your butt out the small, get in the small bathtub. Yeah. You all up in the master bathroom. You're going to drown yourself. Hey. Yeah. You know what I'm talking about? Listen, come on, man. Come on, man. You know what I'm talking about? Calm us down. Calm us down. Yeah. We're getting better out here though, y'all. Topics are getting polished topics. Folks out here expressing themselves to the highest volume. We're working out here like we know it worked before. You might not think so, because you're like, I don't work with you. I just tolerate you. I just, yeah, you work for the Most High. You just don't know it. Sometimes I got the strings, and sometimes the Most High got the strings. It's all right though. Keep pushing. What else? What kind of spiritual tone can we do? Oh, like I told y'all, God gifted me the signs to know when things are happening and stuff like that. Through nature, through all sects of it, you know, insect, this, that, gnats, all that. So, I pass on to so many because though it went commercial, but it'll bring itself back to what it is, because in no way can spirituality turn commercial for the fact of the being will resonate with the being. I'll put it like that. And know the difference from the artificial physical form trying to perform in such a way. It'll know the difference. Recognize and know your signs. Pathfinder. Great movie. Pathfinder. Purpose, because you don't see a lot of talking, and you see a lot of dependency on nature. That's who you are. You follow me, that's who you are. And we're learning that. Hard to do. Think about this. Things that deter nature. We never ask ourselves that. What deters it? Our patterns and antics that we got used to thinking that we're not a part of nature, and we separate ourselves at times. You know, time with our beauty going in, our smell good and all that, and we don't realize, you know, you might be toxic towards nature when you be in every way and form. We do know that when we was in them curl phases, not the afro was good, picking it out, and birds flying in your afro, butterflies flying, but when we got that curl put in. Hello? You hung up the phone? Yeah, you know what I mean? Look good. But if you wasn't like Michael Jackson and with all that, ain't nobody want to be around you that much like that. Grease all on me, grease all on, and then your girlfriend had to have a curl. You know what I'm talking about? Because if not, or a perm or something that she got going on with her hair, that, you know, it's like, you know what I'm talking about? Yeah, y'all know what I'm talking about. I hear you. Go out there, get this smell good, and you know that smell thing. You spray that stuff, and let a bird fly through, like bird just die. But we say, ooh, you smell good. Ooh, yeah. I ain't trying to deter nobody from, I'm just nature, how we differentiate ourselves from nature. Right? You can go over there and look. See your brothers and sisters over there kissing and slapping on the hyena and stuff, and the hyena, you know what I'm saying? It's crazy. I'm talking about King Cobra. We like got the King Cobra there, and we over here like, what? Yeah. All right. Much love to the blood. So recap on that real quick. 3 up, 3 down. We just family. Yeah. You're gonna pocket strong family. Just not everybody. You got some strong people out there that kept family fabric together and stuff like that. The dynamics change in the masses of how we looked at it because we lost the mass fabric of the cycle, the traditional and things like that broke down. And just understanding what it is that broke it down and not being so hard on ourselves and knowing that we can bring the idealism back. It's always there. We know what it is. You know what I'm saying? It ain't like we lost it. Ain't like y'all lost to know how to cook. Nah, we still know how to cook. We still know how to cook. You know what I'm saying? We had a bunch of a generation grew up on a microwave and stuff like that. I still know how to cook. Still know how to cook. Still know how to burn a little bit. You see what I'm talking about? You can never leave. Once you know, you know. And so we still got enough of that pass around and things like that. And you just gonna have the world just gonna turn into a diversity of a lot of things. Real talk. But it's gonna be great things because we're a people that can always go back and grab what we need. We're just the people now that need to be forced to know what we need to go forward. You know what I'm saying? A lot of leadership lost, and they just don't want to tell the truth. It's not that them lost. It's okay not knowing. Shit, it is what it is. But once this reset and all this other stuff go, economy, we're gonna be all right. We're gonna be right. Most stuff gonna spurt out. And I take that to learning, keep teaching our children. We're the failures. I'll say this: your child can't read, then the ownership on you, not teachers. Can't blame the teacher. You know what I'm saying? First people that should know that their child can't read and write and all that stuff, it should be who? I know I took ownership, right? And I mean that by, I sat down with homework and da-da-da-da-da. I had to, cause I like, what y'all learning down here? You know what I'm talking about? What my taxes paying for? Whoa. You know what I'm saying? And what y'all gonna be doing in the future? You ain't gonna be sitting up on me. You see what I'm talking about? So it's on us parents and stuff like that. Encourage that and stuff like that. Get them back, big mama, grandmama. Grandmama know how to get them. Grandmama have all the spelling bees and put tags on all this stuff. You're gonna be reading when you leave it out. This weekend, you know what I'm saying? This is bread. Spell it. Bread, granny. And they gonna do it. Why? You can't go outside until you chores. How many of y'all got chores in y'all house? That's learning. Chores. That's learning. All praises to the Most High. We back. Simplex, layman, family. We call this, what's family today? The new family. Good topic. Y'all stay good out there. Stay healthy. Love and peace.